Yes, there's been plenty of times where you don't feel like getting up and working out, but have you ever regretted a workout? Never. Hey, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much, by the way, for watching my previous video of this amazing series. What I'm trying to accomplish with this channel is I want to save you a lot of time, a lot of energy, a lot of money, a lot of pain, right? A lot of trial, a lot of error. I want to really be able to catapult you into success a lot sooner than later. All right. I don't want you to have to go through all the hoops that I had to go through to actually become successful. So we are still going over the series that's called the 5-Step Ultimate Success Formula. Hey, listen, I've been around a lot of entrepreneurs. I've studied a lot of entrepreneurs, read a lot of amazing personal development books, and the similarities are unreal, right? Unreal. So with that being said, today we're going to talk about step number 2, commitment. That's right. I know when you heard the word commitment, you jumped out of your seat for a little bit, right? You're like, oh God, here comes the commitment part, right? We act like commitment is a bad thing. Every time we hear commitment, the word commitment, we get a little scared, right? And what I want to sit here and tell you is you cannot conquer step 1, which is making a decision of what you truly want out of this life, right? What you truly want for your life, for yourself, for those around you, who you want to be in the future, right? Who you want to become. You cannot accomplish the 5-step success formula without commitment. You have to be committed to the decision you just made. I call it being committed to the vision, being committed to the decision. So commitment, something that I personally have done over the past couple of years is anytime that, your brain, as soon as you're up, your brain is like survival resistance mode, right? It's like, no, don't do that. It's too hard. Well, guess what? You start to train your brain every time that you're like, I'm not going to listen to you today. I'm going to go get this done. The more that you overcome that resistance that your brain is trying to limit you with, the more that you train your brain to say, hey, get the heck out of the way. You're not in control here. I am, right? So keep that in mind. Perfect example. How many times have you not felt like going to the gym, right? I know I can say that. I didn't feel like working out this morning. But guess what? Your mind was like, oh, not today, tomorrow, right? It always happens that way. Not today, tomorrow. Well, I worked out this morning. And if you're that type of person where you're like, you know what? I'm going to work out. I know like my mind is like, no, don't do it. Not today. You're sore. You're tired. You don't have the energy. You have something else going on. It doesn't matter. When you continue to conquer those self-limiting thoughts, you begin to train your brain to get out of your way. I worked out this morning and then guess what? After the workout, right? Felt amazing. That's another question that I have to ask you. Yes, there's been plenty of times where you don't feel like getting up and working out, but have you ever regretted a workout? Never, right? Never. You're like, oh God, I shouldn't have worked out today. No, you never regret a workout. So you slowly start to train your brain on, hey, you know what? Yeah, I know that you don't feel like doing this, but I have to do this because I'm committed. The more that you practice that, the more that you take those actionable steps, the more that you do that, your brain will eventually say, man, I'm done resisting with this person. I am out. I'm not even going to get in this person's way. If this person feels like getting up and going out there and grinding today, I'm not even going to give reasons or excuses not to, because I'm not going to waste my energy doing that. He or she is going to overcome that anyway. And it defeats my resistance every single time. So again, you really just train your mindset and thoughts on getting, like, they have to get out of your way at some point. Okay. So commitment, it's very simple. A lot of folks, it's easy to make a decision like, I want to be successful, right? Yeah, that's easy. I want to be a lawyer. I want to be a police officer. I want to be the president of the United States. I don't know what you want to be, but you have to be committed. There's no going around it. There's going to be days where distractions are going to show up. Friends, family, Netflix, whatever, right? All these distractions, right? I call them snowflakes. Snowflakes? What snowflakes? What do you mean snowflakes? Well, quick story, you'll love this. My wife and I, we are driving in a kind of a hill in Sedona, and it was snowing. And let me just say this, we had the baby in the back. I am so glad that I wasn't driving because I was mesmerized by the snow falling, right? The little snowflakes. It was so beautiful. It was like out of a movie. So I'm like, whoa, if I was driving, what would have happened? I would have fell down a cliff or fell into a ditch. I mean, it wouldn't have been good, right? Well, snowflakes, metaphorically speaking, are all the noise and distractions that come with your entrepreneur journey, right? Commitment. If it's raining, it doesn't matter. The pain of staying the same has to exceed the pain of change. So if it's raining, it doesn't matter. You got to get out there and do what you committed to do. If you don't feel like doing it that day, boo-hoo. You got to get out there and do it, right? Back to the distractions, friends are pulling you left and right, like, hey man, no, let's just go to the bar. Let's just, let's go watch a game or hey, I'm sorry, I'm laser focused right now. I am committed to the decision I made for myself and I am sticking to it until I see it through. So commitment is actually a good thing. It's kind of a promise that you make to yourself. Like, hey, I am committing to this decision, period. And nothing is going to pull me off this road. So there's going to be plenty of times, like I said, where you feel like quitting. Your commitment has to overcome. All right. So just remember that. No, I'm committed. I am committed. I am committed. I am committed to the decision I made and I'm sticking to it. There's no ways around that. I've never, again, seen a massively successful operator or entrepreneur that was not committed to their craft, that was not committed to the decision they made. It's a non-negotiable. Commitment is a non-negotiable. You can't be like, I'm committed now, but I don't feel like being committed today. Maybe tomorrow I'll be committed again. Part-time effort equals what? Part-time results, right? You can't be dabbling. When it comes down to success, there's no dabbling. This isn't like, trying to get in a pool and testing the water to see if it's cold or if it's, a good temperature for you to jump in. No, commitment is a concrete foundation. Commitment is a concrete principle. No way around it. So commitment, okay? Stick to your decision. Do everything and anything. It doesn't matter. I know there's going to be rocks on the road. There's going to be hardships. There's going to be pain. All right. You're going to bleed. You're going to cry. Whatever. You're going to go through all kinds of hell to see heaven. Just remember that. Commitment. Commitment to the decision. That is step number 2. If you feel like this is going to be helpful to someone else, please share, like, comment. Don't forget to subscribe, okay? And as you can see, I do answer all the comments back. That is step number 2. Please join me on step number 3 of the 5-step success formula. Okay, God bless you, and I will talk to you soon.